Hi, everyone. This is Candy Johnson. I am your host, and this is Real Talk brought to you by Real Raw Records. Today's topic is prayer works, and we welcome anyone who has a testimony to that effect. You tried it and you know it. As the old church folks used to say, I tried him and I know it. He's all right. So if you tried it and you failed, I would even like testimonies about that. Because and the reason why I say testimonies is a testimony is um, just your account of your experience. Okay, it's a story. Testimony is just a story that you tell about your experience. So those of you who didn't know, the Bible is not the Word of God. Clearly, it says in front of the Bible, New Testament and Old Testament. So the Bible is full of old, they're extremely old testimonies, or people, you know, telling their uh, perspective of what transpired and sharing that information with others via script. And as you know, they wrote it down and said, okay, this is what happened, when I was alive, basically. So the Old Testament and New Testament are both very old testimonies, but they are not the Word of God. They are um, just people sharing their experiences. And some of those experiences they shared are accounts of what they viewed as being God. All right. I had sent out an invite to all the peoples in my circles, and this one young lady, she posted a comment in my in the event section and said that she said, I don't know why you say I would be interested in coming to this event. uh I'm not at all interested in hearing your delusion, uh, and, stuff like that. And what did she write? But anyway, it was just rude. It was just very rude what she wrote. Okay, to say the least. And she said, I'm not interested in your delusion and stuff. And for her to make that statement, she had to have assumed quite a bit. She had to have assumed, first of all, that whatever delusion she think I got, she had to have created that in her mind, because she is one of my new followers or whatever. So she don't know a damn thing about me. Other than I sent her an invite. And the title said prayer work. All right. Uh, so she had no clue of what that entailed or what I would be suggesting that entailed. Okay. So, you know, I tell people all the time, you know, understanding go a long way. And this lady clearly has a lack of understanding. She have a lack of understanding of expressing herself freely. Is the difference between being a rude ass bitch. Okay. She could have easily, just like she said, I don't know why you think I would be interested in hearing your delusions about whatever. She could have just as easily and respectfully said, please remove me from this list. I'm not interested in any type of religiously oriented broadcasts. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you the hilariously ridiculous part of this. The reason why I brought it up because many people are guilty of this very thing, and you check yourself. Now, clear as shit, here it is. I invite her to the broadcast, and she could have very well came into the broadcast and spoke her perspectives of it and been free to do so in a respectful manner. But yet, she chose to disrespect me, call me delusional and all this kind of bullshit, not knowing not a damn thing about me, assuming quite a bit. Because first of all, I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in any of the aspects of Christianity. I don't believe in them the way that they do. I don't believe in worshiping Jesus and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I don't even believe in God the way that they do. So people like to lump me in with the theists. I need y'all to not motherfucking do that. Please. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's rude and it's unfair to assume that much. You know, everybody has some preconceived notions, all right, but that's just going too damn far. Okay, to be rude and just utterly disrespectful. She was acting like a straight up bitch, you know. So I goes on her page. Now this is the real crazy shit about it. Like she called me delusional, but this bitch is the one that's crazy. I'm gonna prove to you, ain't I? Okay. Now how sane is this? She talked her shit about she don't want to hear she don't want to be involved in this topic of conversation, whatever, like that. And it's about theistic beliefs. Okay. However, when I went to her page to block her bitch ass, the first fucking post on her damn page is about theism. Now she said she wasn't interested, right? But she just posted a post about theism. Okay. Now, I want people to understand that you need to check yourself. This is what prayer is for, all right? I don't know what your idea of prayer is, but I'll explain to you mine. In my prayer time, when I talk to God, so to speak, and I might not even be referring to God the way that you may believe in God, all right? But let's just generalize for a second because that's not the point, okay? When I talk to God, basically, I first and foremost do a self-evaluation. Okay. Well, I take that back. My first step I take is I start off with Thanksgiving, and I just start thanking God for all the good things in my life and being thankful for and appreciative of the things that I have accomplished in life and things like that, and and being thankful for the things that He has helped me with already. Okay, and then I proceed into asking for things or asking for wisdom or what have you. Okay, but during that time when I progress into the stage of asking for things, my next step from thanksgiving and appreciation of what I already have, I move over into self-evaluation. Okay. And I started evaluating myself, what I said prior to the prayer, what I did, all day, if it's at nighttime when I'm praying, or, I just start evaluating myself, things I said, things I did, things of that nature. All right. And it does work for me in my efforts towards bettering myself as a person, okay, to basically, I use God as a sounding board to say, well, what do you think about this? I handled this like this. And what do you think about that? And He lets me know some things that I thought was wrong. He have told me, He said, no, you handled that right. Because this, that, or the other, He'll explain to me why something was right, or He'll explain to me why something was wrong, or, He will also explain to me how, say, for example, I might have been right in how I responded, but I could have responded in a better way to get the point across or whatever, and been more effective. He will also tell me that. He'll say, well, you was right now, you did this, but you could have said this, that, and the other, and this, would have been the result. And so those are things that when I pray, okay, I ask for wisdom on how to better myself, okay? And this young lady, she was very ugly, okay? And she made herself look very crazy while she is insulting other people who believe in prayer and saying they're delusional or crazy or whatever, but she's acting crazy by behaving in that manner just behind an invite. You could have easily just did like the other 200 and something people that was invited and just either didn't respond, or either you, just like she came in and responded, but she didn't have to behave so ugly. Okay. She could have very easily said, I'm not interested in, these theistic beliefs. Please remove me from the list, because she's in my circle. She circled me for a reason. You might not be into theism, but you circled me for a goddamn reason. So I invited your dumb ass because I figured you might want to get to know me since you circled me. Shit. Some people that do some crazy ass shit and I don't even think they stop for a second to even think about I'm like, bitch, you circled me. So apparently you wanted to know something about me, but it is very possible that maybe she just circled me so she could terrorize, because I have had some atheists to do that. They only circle me so they can stalk at everything that I do and terrorize and come on my posts and wreak havoc. Okay. And I don't like to block people, but I wind up having to block them because they turn into trolls and just come in and just wreak havoc. And actually, that's the only time I do really really block people for being, spewing out their negative stuff, and I done had enough of your negative shit. The only time they comment is to say something negative. If you say anything nice to them or whatever, they turn it into an argument and stuff like that. I don't have time for that bullshit. Bitch, you delusional if you think that you gonna waste my motherfucking time responding to notifications of you and your negative ass motherfucking comments. Delete. Delete. I will delete, block your motherfucking ass with quickness. I don't have time for that kind of bullshit. Life is too short. And a positive oriented person predominantly. Okay. So I want to surround myself with positive people, or people that is progressing towards having a positive nature. I don't have time for that negative ass shit. I ain't got time for that. You got the wrong bitch. You picked the wrong one. Or perhaps you might have picked the right one. She might have needed a wake-up call to realize that her behavior is very repulsive. Y'all, I'm using my new cup my kids gave me for Mother's Day, and I just wanted to sport it a little bit. My new cup, my little coffee. So they shipped me a cup. I told them, I said, next time y'all give me a bigger cup, y'all know I like to drink gallons of coffee. This cup is so cute, but it's too little. I gotta make a lot of trips to the coffee pot in order to fill this cup up and drink my regular dosage. But anyway, perhaps Sister Girl we'll make an excuse for her. Okay, perhaps she had a little too much coffee. Tell her to back off the caffeine just a little bit, honey. Just a little bit. I know that caffeine can have you wired up. Okay. And then anyway, I'm very thankful that my kids brought me, they brought me that, and they had a whole big old package. My daughter told me, she say, Mama, you ain't got your package yet. And I say, I don't know. I said, I ain't been out the house in a while. And the crazy post people, they can't get in past the security door or whatever like that there. So they just leave your shit at the front door. I guess they know you in an area where nobody won't steal it or nothing like that. But they just leave your package at the door and stuff. So they left my package and everything at the door. And so I said, let me go out and see if I got any packages or whatever. And I went out, and as soon as I opened my door, there the package was a big old box of stuff. And it had a little money in it too, Had a little spell change in there. So I want to thank my babies, my kids. I love my kids. I got 2 kids. Well, they ain't children no more, but they still my babies. They love their mama, and I love them. They sent me They sent me this cup and a whole bunch of stuff in a box, and that high off the ground. I said, wow, I felt so special and everything. But even if they hadn't sent me nothing, my kids love on me all year round. So I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. I guess you say, well, what in the hell this got to do with anything? It's got a whole lot to do with it, because in prayer, the first and foremost and most how should I say, most important thing in prayer is thanksgiving. Gotta be thankful. Sometimes you gotta be thankful for what you got. So always be asking for more. You need to be thankful for what you got. All right. I'm thankful that I don't have that mindset that lady got, that make her think it's okay to just go around insulting people for no reason at all. I'm thankful for that. Yes, I am. I am utterly grateful just for not having a mean, evil-spirited mentality. That's something to be thankful for. I know y'all thinking, oh, ain't nothing supernatural about that, okay? Well, let me tell you something, baby. It might not be nothing super extra supernatural about that, but I don't believe in prayer as being no spooky wooky shit anyway. I believe in prayer as being very practical. It's seeking counsel is what it is, and that's what it is to me. Okay, I seek counsel when I pray. I don't know what the fuck you do when you pray. All right, but to me, it's seeking counsel from a wise source. Okay, and when I do pray and talk to God, it's just a conversation. Prayer is just a conversation between you and however you want to call it, deity or infinite wisdom. Okay, when I talk to God or seek counsel from infinite wisdom, to me, it is very and extremely practical. That's the reason why I keep going back, because it makes fucking sense. I don't pray because I believe in some spooky wooky imaginary any motherfucking thing. I keep going back because I get answers. I get answers. When I used to get all up in a uproar about the people like this lady that came to my website that just being ugly, and I said, well, I said, God, I said, why are the people so evil? Why are they so wicked? Why are they so this? Why? And you know what? I was asking questions, and it wasn't. Sometimes it was in an emotional uproar, and sometimes it was just me just saying, well, why in the hell is this way? And his answer, it was so simple and so practical. It was just extremely not what you would imagine what people have gotten their mind about what God is like, and I don't know. People just got this big, fantasy land, mentality about God. And once I got to know him and it started, conversing with him, I realized, I said, He just down to earth and, you know, simple as it comes, you know. And I thought at first that he was just simple like that because I'm mentally retarded. So I said, well, maybe he talks to me that way so I can understand. And then I got to talking to other people that have talked to him, and they say he's the same way with them. And I said, oh, that's just him. He's simple, you know. He real simple. And so when I asked them about peoples like that, they say, why are they so mean and wicked and ugly and stuff like that? There was a couple of answers he gave me over a period of time, and they were appropriate to the specifically to the person themselves. But there were several answers that he gave me. He said, well, some people are mean and evil because they don't even think it's anything wrong with what they're doing. I said, well, I be damned. You know. And but your understanding go a long way. He said in other people's mean and wicked and evil, he said, because that's the choice that they making. And they get some type of pleasure out of it doing that. Cause I'm gonna tell you, now you don't think people get pleasure out of doing evil, wicked stuff, but I'm gonna show you an example of what I'm talking about. Have you ever known somebody they do something real mean and evil, or perhaps you did it? I've done it before, and they talk all that. It showed me when I pray. He showed me. He don't point fingers at other people. He showed me. So he said, you know how when you beat that girl up, whatever like that, they'll call you to fights a lot. And he say, you seen what you did, first thing you did, what you went and did. And I had to think about it. First thing I did, I went and told somebody. Because I was proud of myself. I whooped her ass. Say. No, I had a fight with somebody, and I said, I go and tell somebody else, say, girl, go tell my best friend. I said, girl, I had to whoop such and such ass. I tore her ass up. Then she said, girl, what you say? Girl, no, you didn't. And she started hyping me up. Okay, he said, girl, what you do? What happened? Oh, girl, she did this. Girl, I not did that, and I did this, and she did that. And she said this, and that thing, I bust upside her head, And I go bragging about it. I'm proud of myself that I whooped somebody's ass. So even though they might have even deserved it, the point is that I was proud of doing something wrong. Okay. So I'll bring it on home. See, that lady, she done that and ran right back to her page and started bragging about it. See, she thought she had done something she should be proud of. I told this, and I gave them a piece of my mind, See, so she thought that was good. She thought that was a good thing. And a lot of times we do things we should not do, and we do mean, evil things, or we behave unseemly, and we don't even know that it's bad or that it is unseemly. We be proud of ourselves when we done done things wrong. That is why I like to pray, because God has showed me a lot of things that I used to do, and He say, no, He said that wasn't. No, you should not be proud of that. Now, let me tell you something though. There are some things that you can boast in, and that you can boast in, And you have every right to boast in those things. When you defeat your enemy, you have every right to boast in that. That, hey, now, this person, for example, has been bullying you or whatever, or picking on you for a long time, and you finally fight back and stand up for yourself, well, you have every right to boast in that. Okay. But when you go and you pick a fight, well, that ain't nothing to brag about, because you are the bully at that point. And there's a difference. There's a difference. We should boast in things, in our accomplishments, but it's not no accomplishment to go pick on somebody, start a fight with somebody, and then go tell your friends about what you done, and they'll give you praise and tell you how awesome and good it was that you went and did that, because they ain't got no better sense than to know that was fucked up no more than you did. But the point is, it goes without saying, right is right, and wrong is wrong. And as the old people used to say, right don't wrong nobody. And that's real talk. We're going to end this session now, but in the meantime, in between time, as always, I ask you to keep it real or take your ass back to fantasy land.